Sherry. Let's go over this problem. Well, I'm going to skip over parts A and B since I think you got them, but just to be clear, B, you can get B by using that formula. So let's just punch that into our calculator. We have 42 men, that's our sample size, so our degrees of freedom is 41. No, we'll start off with 41, n minus 1. We're going to multiply that by the square of the standard deviation, that's the variance. For the variance for the sample, so that's 11.7. 11.7 is actually the standard deviation. To get the variance, we have to square it, and then we will divide by our population standard deviation, at least the hypothesis standard deviation, which is 10. Well, actually, the variance, which is 10 squared. And so that's 56.125. Now we want to find the p-value, and I'm hoping that your calculator, TI-84, has this command. I'm going to press second function and distributions, and I'm going to look for the chi-squared CDF. So chi-squared CDF has the first argument is the lower bound, which is, we're going to look at this on the right side, so that's 56.125. And then if you were doing this in another calculator, then you just put comma because all the stuff would be in parentheses. The upper bound is going to be some really huge number. I don't know, just a bunch of nines. Our degrees of freedom is 41. And then if I hit paste, this is the actual command that you would normally put in your calculator if it didn't have that other screen. So it'll be chi-square CDF 56.125, comma 999999, comma 41. And so you press enter. Now this is the area on the right side, but looking at your answer for part A and looking at the alternative hypothesis, it's a not equal to sign. So this is actually a two-tail test. So we have the right tail is 0.0579, but then we want to double that. So I'm going to just from here hit times and then 2. And then that's going to give me my 1159.77. So that's 1160. That's the p-value that they got. All right. So this is a big p-value. So we're going to fail to reject. So we're not going to reject, or we're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis because the p-value is greater than the significance level. And the significance level we're looking at here is 0.05 significance level. So we're going to reject the significance level, and then we say that if we look at the claim that the pulse rates for men has a standard deviation that's equal to that, we fail to reject this, so we can say that there's insufficient evidence to warrant the rejection of the claim. We cannot support it. We just failed to reject it, and that's what happens when your claim has a condition of equality. Okay, so those are the steps. So the main calculator steps would be the chi-square CDF. And remember that for a two-tailed test, you have to actually double your area because this is just a result on the right tail on the right side. All right, I hope that helps. Good luck.